You can add the people you do business with in several ways. You can import contacts from Outlook, Yahoo, or Gmail. You can paste them from Excel, or you can enter them manually. And when you add the people you do business with, QuickBooks categorizes them as either customers, vendors, or employees. Customers are the people that you sell products and services to. Depending on your business, you might call them clients or even members. Vendors are the people you buy products and services from. You might call these people sellers, dealers, or suppliers. This includes people like consultants or subcontractors, people you write a regular check to, not a paycheck. Now, employees are the people who work for you. You do write paychecks to these folks. You also send them a W-2 at the end of the year. Once you've entered this information, you can use it in QuickBooks to create invoices, write checks, or enter bills. Now, when you've finished adding your customers, vendors, and employees, you can find and manage them later in their relative centers. Here are some things to keep in mind when using this wizard. If you're importing names from email, Intuit doesn't see any of that information. So don't worry, it just goes right into QuickBooks. And if you have lots of contacts in your email like I do, QuickBooks lets you choose which contacts you want to bring in and which ones you don't. Before you begin, you should decide, how do you want your names to show up in QuickBooks so you can find people later? You'll notice there's a name field in this wizard. This is the display name that you want QuickBooks to use so you can easily find your contacts. What you put in the name field is how they'll show up in QuickBooks. For example, if you want them to show up last name first, or first name first, or maybe you want them to show up by company name, then that's how you should enter them in this field. Just remember to be consistent. Don't worry, when you go to write checks and create invoices, you can actually control how the name will appear on those forms. So let's go ahead and get started. Now keep in mind, you can always come back later and add more. And you know, if you don't get it perfect the first time, don't worry. QuickBooks makes it very easy to change later. Oh, and if you need to add more information later, you can return to the Add Info window anytime by selecting Help, Quick Start Center from the menu. Then click Return to Add Info.